everyone, this is Bridget from Tanglewood Nature Center, and today we're exploring the compost bin.
What is composting? Composting uses the natural process of decomposition to recycle organic matter into rich soil, which we call compost. It's produced when organic matter, stuff that is alive or used to be alive, is broken down by bacteria, fungi, and insects. It's nature's way of recycling old materials, and it reinvigorates tired soil after many generations of plants have used up some of the nutrients in that soil.
Sounds fairly formal, but it's actually a pretty relaxed process. Basically everything breaks down. Basically everything can be composted and will biodegrade at one point or another on this here earth. So, why compost? Well, composting is an environmentally responsible thing to do, and it nicely creates a product that we like to use in a couple of different ways. We produce at Tanglewood a certain amount of food waste, and that's not unique to being a zoo or a nature center or an aquarium. A lot of homes produce food waste as well. And that's not a crime. I don't think there's anyone among us who likes to eat the peel of the banana. There's a lot of food that we like to eat that just naturally there's a part of the food that we don't want to eat afterwards, and that's food waste. That's stuff that we're not consuming, so it's wasted. If we can take those materials that do break down when you have a little water, a little heat, and a little microorganism action, we can instead turn that stuff, that food waste, into a really wonderful, rich, delicious soil amendment, something that we can stir into the dirt.
What can be composted? Composting requires a balance between brown material and green material. Brown materials refer to stuff that's carbon rich, such as dead leaves, bark, branches, coffee filters, paper towels, wood shavings, napkins, newspaper, that sort of thing. Green materials refer to materials that are nitrogen rich, like fruits and veggie scraps, coffee grounds, tea bags, dead plants, grass clippings, and eggshells. Now, in general, you want to have a mix between brown and green, and people often recommend layering them like a lasagna. You want to have a pile that is some brown and some green. You want it to be a little moist, but not too soggy, and you want it to be kind of warmish. That's going to be the best possible combo. Alright, so here's our compost bin, which actually some of our summer campers put together with the help of their camp counselors and our volunteer John. It's a 3-parter, so we would throw our stuff in the leftmost bin, and then after it starts to biodegrade and get more delicious, we move it to the middle bin, and then we would move it to that final bin, and then be able to slide out the wooden slats that you see in the front, and just grab a shovel and put it where it needs to go, probably in our songbird aviary area. And there's some buddies visiting the tomato. Look at all those worms! Hi, worms! Wow! That's a lot of worms. Oh, I'm so excited for you guys. Wow, worms love tomatoes, as it turns out. There's usually a couple of kinds of worms that you'll see. So there's the standard issue earthworm. Beautiful, wonderful. There's also something called a potworm, which just looks like a little squiggly white hair, but it's another very cool little guy that helps decompose. Alright, so you can see some molds and mildews on the top of this strawberry, and that's a normal process in the decomposition project here. Little sow bugs or pill bugs. Those are actually much more closely related to shrimp than they are to bugs. They have very tiny, adorable little feathery gray gills that they take in oxygen with. And they move very slowly. They are absolutely harmless. Some people call them roly-poly bugs. They're awfully cute. Oh, we got some millipedes. That's a fairly innocent little maggot. He's fine. He's just going to turn into a housefly. Hi, Fly.
So this is getting good. It's nice and fluffy. I would describe it fluffy because it's been aerated, because of all those little invertebrates that are crawling around, digging tunnels, eating stuff up and shredding it. They're adding air, and it's becoming a really fluffy, lovely soil amendment, something that you could add to soil to make it richer in your garden.